So, well, definitely, at least till, I guess till the Diwali of last year, before I actually came in touch with you, like rightly the way you said, I was thinking like a technician. That is, I was just thinking like a dancer or a choreographer. And I always knew that there has to be something much more than dancing, but I did not know what. So that was the prime thing, which was kind of it was really killing me. Yeah. And then it's like once I started learning with you, a lot of things became eye openers. Like the way you said that you need to not just think as a manager, but you need to think like an owner, because once you are at the top, you're able to see everything that is happening below you, and that's where you are able to figure out key, this is good or this is not good, this needs to be worked. So that was the prime clarity that I am having. I'm not saying I'm 100% there, but I can at least say on a worst case, I'm at least 2%, ahead in that line as an owner. So that is my major takeaway. So the amazing point that you said that you need to feel like you are already that particular entity. So this happened to me 3 weeks back when I closed a client. I mean, the client did not get converted, but I closed a low ticket client for being away by not even telling that person that I don't want to work with you. So basically, it was for my one-on-one personal class, and just like any other pitch, I was presenting what all things that the person will be getting. And the moment that 15-second conversation was done, when I stopped talking, the person itself said that I don't think so I can afford you, because uh, uh, my salary is so and so, and it was literally his salary was that much. It was very less, and he thought that I would be charging something less than 500 rupees or something, when I don't charge less than 1800 for an hour. And I did not tell him this particular amount, but he himself told that I don't think so. I would be eligible to be a student. So I guess it kind of saved my time and my energy in that particular way.
Like, why do you think he himself told that I'm not able, I'm not the right fit as of now, because I'm not able to afford you as a coach. So why do you think that happened? What was the mindset that you had, and like how did that, why do you think it happened?
Uh, so the most important thing I feel was I was taking ownership in whatever I was expressing, and I was getting myself more presentable. And if I mean, I've also done a small research in my own niche. And there are a lot of people who are talented, but they are not successful people as business people, and as a result, it shows in their behavior. And as a result, they are having a lot of students, but those students are paying them extremely, like peanuts amount as fees. And I have a mindset that no matter what happens, I don't want to be like them. So I keep myself upgraded, thinking that whatever it is, I should not do mistakes that these guys are doing. So I guess that is the thought process, which is, according to me, helping me to kind of stay away from the league. Is what I feel.
Perfect, got it. So it is one, the thought process. You're thinking like a owner, like you don't want to make that mistake. That itself is saving you from the people who are not basically the right fit. So